How's your weekend? Good? Great! Let's chat a little, shall we? The sign-up sheets for the Second Chance program have been completely filled up. If you still need to make up for credits, we do have the student volunteer sign-up sheets now. Please come up and sign up. Remember, first come, first serve. Sign-up sheets for the sports tryouts, competitions, and clubs are completely filled. I will announce on Wednesday when tryouts and meetings are and where they're at. Okay? Okay. Also, as a reminder, winged students, please don't fly above the building and do not go on the roof. If you need to stretch your wings, that's what the football field is for. And that's what I'd say if winged students exist. But they don't. So moving on. Now, September is already mostly over. Time to discuss October and the month of Halloween. For those that are new here, every year we have first period teachers hand out a paper, which you get to vote whether we celebrate Halloween or not. If so, what activities do we do? And if we don't, if we should still dress up on Halloween, and if we should still have the Halloween party. Once you fill it out, you hand it back to your teachers and they turn it in by the end of the day. Next Monday, I will announce the results of the votes. As some of you students that have been here for a while are aware of my segments. Not only do I do the Flying Eraser reports, Chuppy updates, and Lost and Found, but I also do Dear Lexus, where if you have a question, you can write it out and leave it in my little box outside the office. And no, you don't have to use your real name. You can use a fake name to keep yourself anonymous. I started a new one called Am I the Jerk? Similar to Am I the Asshole? But school appropriate. You can write yours out and leave it in the box below the Dear Lexus one. They are marked as such as well. Since I've already started the first 3 I've mentioned, I will be starting Dear Lexus at the end of the month and start the Am I the Jerk on the first Monday of the next month. Now, speaking of all that, let's move on to the Lost and Found. Really? Who simply went here a few years ago? 'Cause someone left a pair of boxer shorts with a note for Principal McAdam. Yes, this was a thing for a few years, till a student got a little obsessive and tried to hold her hostage on the last day of school. No, it didn't go well for the student. Listen, we get jokes, pranks, and having fun, but can we skip leaving the underwear for the principal one a little longer? It would be much appreciated. Luckily, that is it for the Lost and Found. Now for today's lunch specials. For healthy, we have chicken wraps with spinach, tomatoes, and a little peppercorn ranch dressing. Nice! For vegan, we have tofu burgers with lettuce and tomato. Okay. And for regular, we have pepperoni calzones. Nice. Pepperoni from hell, chicken from purgatory, tortillas, buns, and cheese from earth, and tofu and dressing from Second Haven. And then we have the basics. So let's end today's announcements with some fun facts of this universe. Did you know that we have our own versions of dinosaurs down in hell? We do. Since I mentioned Ollie earlier this month, I thought I'd bring this up. Nothing real big. They get as big as being able to ride them. Though there are still predator-like ones down there, so I wouldn't ride all of them. Despite the fact that I have tried in my teens. But it was also wearing a muzzle, so I felt safe for the most part. Interesting, right? My name is Alexis Amelia DeVolo, and have a great week. Hey you guys, KattMcAdam here. Hope you enjoyed today's announcements. If you want to help me out, I have a Ko-fi, taking tips as well as selling my art, stickers, resin charms, pins, and crocheted hair scrunchies. I also have a Patreon. I have tiers from giving shoutouts to seeing exclusive and early content. Thank you to my Patreon. I'm also on TikTok, for however long that may last. One for my art and webcomic, one for cosplay, and one for writing. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, I have food drink try videos as well as this podcast and my newest podcast, Dice and Chaos. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when these come out, hit that bell and make it ring. Till next time, you guys. Catch you later, students.